Hello everyone. Today I have another moral story. I want you all to watch the story, understand it, and learn from it. The title of the story today is Good Deeds Always Repays. There was a poor boy who was keen in studying, so he wanted to earn to get the money for his school fees. So he was selling goods from door to door to earn the same. One day he was feeling very hungry, but all he was left with was one dime. He could not spend it to buy food for himself. So therefore he decided to ask the owners of the next house for a meal. After knocking at the door, he felt quite nervous about it. He stood there nervously when the door opened and there stood a young woman. As the boy was nervous already and the door had opened, so instead of asking for the meal, he asked for a glass of water instead. She looked at him and she assumed that he was hungry. So instead of bringing him a glass of water, she brought a big glass of milk. The boy drank the milk slowly, and on finishing, he asked the woman, "How much should I pay you for this glass of milk?" She replied, "You don't owe me anything." She continued to say that she wouldn't accept any payment in return because her mother had taught her that there is no money taken for kindness. The boy said, "In that case, I thank you from the bottom of my heart." As the boy walked away, he felt stronger physically, but also had stronger faith in God. Years later, the woman who gave him the glass of milk became extremely ill. The local doctors were not able to understand her condition. So the doctors decided and she was sent to a big city for her further treatment. A renowned specialist called Dr. Johnson was called for the consultation about her health. While the case was being spoken about, as he heard the name of the town from where she came from, he wanted to see the lady, so he walked to her room to see her. The moment he looked at her, he immediately recognized her face. He went back to the consultation room, and while he was moving towards it, he was feeling a strong commitment that he had to save the woman's life by all means. He got dedicated into this case and he devoted most of his time into it. After a very long and difficult struggle, the battle with the disease was over. Dr. Johnson asked the office to give him the final bill for approval, and it was $28,350. He looked at the bill, then wrote something on the edge and sent it to the woman's room. She was out of danger, but she was mortified about the bill, because she knew she would have to spend the rest of her life to pay for it. She gathered all her courage and picked the bill, opened it. Her attention was caught by something written on the side. It read, "Paid in full with 1 glass of milk, Dr. Ben Johnson." Dr. Ben Johnson was a successful doctor, but he never forgot the feeling that glass of milk provided for him when he needed it the most.